It's just a breakout brotherhood over here. Ganer RL, the best flip resetter in the world, probably, against LED, the stream debutant and also the world record holder for the longest air dribble in free play, are going head-to-head in a best of 5. I believe I better just confirm that. Best of 5 freestyle only 1v1. Let's get into game 1. Nick D220, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see. 5 games, 10 voting. Oh, okay. Okay, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, we could do chat votes. I think that's fair enough. So, chat is going to vote on the winner here at the end. So, get excited. Look at these camera settings. So, Ganer versus LED, who's probably just going to keep air dribbling literally forever. Now would be a good time to have a coffee break, just go to the bathroom, you know, if you're feeling a little bit tired, you could go take a nap. He's probably still going to be air dribbling when you get back. There's no big deal. So this is, I guess, just proof that he is legit maybe the best air dribbler in the world. Just, you know, first trial stream, no big deal. Tabs, thanks for 7-month Prime. Tactile Tag, thanks for 4-month Prime. Ivan97 with 12-month Prime. Much appreciated. So yeah, you guys get to vote at the end of all these 5 games who gets the best goal out of the bunch. They're probably not going to score. I say this right as Gainer's actually almost scoring this. He almost put it in after 2 little bounces on the ground and a flip reset. So yeah, that was a thing. They're probably only going to take 3 shots each. They air dribble for so long, and they're not going to be challenging too early because, of course, they do, you know, both have a lot of respect for each other. They really want to get the best goals possible. LED's just going to go in a couple of circles here. I don't know when he's planning to shoot this, but nor does Ganer, thankfully for him. It's just a casual half-an-hour air dribble. The like replay starts when he's already in the box, in the air. And Gainer wasn't able to react. He might have just let that one in out of respect. Marquand, thanks for the 30-month in a row Prime. Holy cow, I appreciate that. How is that even possible? Well, today you're finding out. Like, just what is possible in Rocket League. There's the flip reset from Gainer. Now remember, before LED, I think Gainer might have had some of the longest, if not the longest, air dribble ever on my stream. He's had some air dribbles where he starts going back into his own half, then brings it all the way around the field into the opponent's net. But the stuff that LED is doing is just on another level entirely. And notice how much he's boosting throughout this. He really can't afford to let go of boost or else he'll get completely screwed. You've got to be kidding me. LED with one of the best goal attempts we've ever seen on stream. No questions asked. That would have been outrageous. At one point there, he was actually pushing the ball into the ceiling. And he still had it going. Perfectly fine. Gainer might have this. If he'd landed that reset, there was a chance of the scoop back over the top of LED. Whoa, Kurnovi, thanks for 930 viewer hosts. Hope your stream went well, buddy. And yeah, if you want to just really quickly have an air dribble tutorial, anybody who's just tuning in, this is LED, who holds a world record for the longest free play air dribble, versus Gainer, who has the world record of the most flip resets in a row, actually leading into a goal. And he's pretty good at air dribbles himself. You've already missed one ridiculously long duration air dribble goal. No, but nothing yet from Gainer. But he did hit the post with, I think, a triple flip reset. At least 15+ second air dribble shot himself, so not too shabby. Hey, Sabak to 2K12, thanks for the Prime sub, by the way. That is much appreciated. The one thing I've noticed about these air dribble gods is that they all tend to have these really, really crazy camera settings. Look at that from LED. I mean, I call Gainer the flip reset guy to look out for, but that's ridiculously impressive. When he realizes he's losing control, he just gets a flip reset. Why not? Flip it over the top of the goalie. And these guys do tend to let each other have a little bit of extra space on these shots. That's the kind of gentleman's agreement here, is that they're not going to challenge too early. Or they're not going to challenge early at all. Just give each other space to do what they want to do. But even then, I don't know if Gainer would have had a good chance of saving that shot. It was such a good flick mid-air. You found the absolute epitome of pizza control. It might be. There's a flip reset for LED. Now, anyone else in this position would think the air dribble's over, but you know, even when he's getting down next to the ground, I don't have any doubt in my mind that it is possible he could lift the ball back into the ceiling. Let's see what Ganer can do here. It's just going to be a setup off the back wall by the looks of things. I remember the first time that this happened on stream, we were in absolute awe at the ability of somebody being able to air dribble the ball across the entire field off the back wall. But now it's just commonplace. Still though, I'm not sure if Ganer should be letting the clock go down this far. The problem with letting the clock go down to this sort of time frame against LED is that might be your last shot. You could just air dribble on the spot for 1 minute and then you've lost. And although the chat is voting for the winner at the end of this, it's not going to be based on how many goals are scored. Well, we'll keep track of that just so that people who are late tuning in have an idea of how the games have been going. But the actual winner will be determined by a straw poll, and you can all vote on who you think the best player was. LED pretty much on the goal or the center line here, and he's done 2 full rotations. Actually going back towards his own goal. That shouldn't be too much of a problem if he can avoid scoring. Well, it is going to be a problem. I was going to say if he can avoid scoring an own goal, but he beat me to it by doing just that. I don't think that this should count, by the way. See, when you're voting for your favourite goal from this match, please don't take that own goal into consideration, because I know it's pretty cool, but it doesn't count. You put it in the wrong net, for goodness sake. You're not allowed to do that. Ganer's best goal, well, I mean, it's the only goal that Ganer scored. Ganer almost had, I think, the best goal of this match with a flip reset at the near post after quite a long air dribble himself. It was multiple flip resets in a row. And there's just a pretty casual goal for Ganer, no big deal. It's a late flip reset himself. Oh no, actually, he got the flip reset quite early, sorry, my mistake. What month is my birthday? My birthday is in March, so just over a month away. Right, this will be the last shot, at least for LED before the clock hits 0. You never know how long these guys can keep it up though. Could be going for a while here. Now, if you're wondering why is LED going the right way, surely you must think to yourself, he's getting it all wrong at the start. He's just got the takeoff completely in the wrong direction. How does he expect to score a goal towards Gainer's net if he's taking off the wrong way? But the point is, he's trying to do that. He's trying to go off in the wrong direction and then bring it all the way back, doing multiple spins along the way. That's what he's going for. 2 flip resets for Ganer, make it 3. I don't think he's got the 4th one, so he's going to just bounce back into an air dribble. I think he'll have to give up on this one as the ball has stopped moving. Yours is the 9th of March, mine's on the 8th, so we are almost birthday buds. Well, we're pretty close. I think we can still be birthday buds. Glotzosaurus, thanks for the, what is it, 3 month in a row prime, by the way. You know, LED might be needing a reset here. He's struggled in the past few air dribbles compared to his first few attempts. Diamond 2 versus Champ 1. Is this what the ranks are for these guys? Did Ganer hit Diamond? I know last time he was in stream he was something like... he's still got an extra reset. Oh my goodness, Ganer gets the dunk at the end of this. And I mean, he apologizes, but it's still very impressive stuff. I actually lost count. Was that 6 flip resets? Or was it 7? No, it can't have been more than 6. Maybe 5. But that is the end of game 1, which Ganer will take. But remember, you guys can all vote on who you think wins the series at the end of this. Let me just ready up here. Cheers, Chuck, for the 149 bits, mate. You finished your Rumble placements and you got Champ? Mate, I got stuck in like... I think it was Gold 3 after placements. So I've had to climb up from the depths. Thomas John, thanks to the 27-month tier 1. LED is going to go first here. I just want to see him score an air dribble after like a minute of having the ball in the air. I know he can do it. This is going to be a pretty nerve-wracking experience for him, playing in front of all you guys who are just waiting to spam a Megalol when he scores an own goal. He's got the ball bouncing off the ceiling here. Look at that from LED. He's actually bouncing the ball off the ceiling. He's got it completely planted. We need to zoom out here and see this for ourselves. Oh, for goodness sake, AutoCam sucks. I wish we could just do it non-camera and zoom all the way out here. Control it like in the good old days of Rocket League spectating. That's pretty good, isn't it? I've never seen that before. He's literally pushing the ball into the ceiling at moments there. And of course he's going to find the top corner at the end of it all. That is unbelievable. 37 seconds into the match. And I think at least 35 of those seconds were air dribbling. With keyboard and mouse as well, by the way. He is a KBM player. That's honestly astonishing. You would never have thought that this stuff would be possible when you first played Rocket League. I know I never even thought air dribbles were a thing. When I first saw air dribbles, I thought, this is just ridiculous. How are people doing this? I know a lot of professional players thought the same thing. Actually, I do have a distant memory. I think it was Pluto's stream that I was watching, and he saw a goal from Pashi, who was one of the first players to really innovate air dribbling. And it was just a good old-fashioned, you know, bouncing ball, air dribble into a top corner. The sort of thing you would not be surprised to see happening in Plat now. And yeah, that back then was enough to completely blow people away. Ganer might look for a flip reset here. No, never mind. Just going to go for a low rebound, and he will get a goal here. And again, he'll apologise.
2 weeks beforehand. How fun. Army is mandatory. Where in from? BTW.
Your birthday is on the 9th of April. You get recruited 2 weeks beforehand. Oh, mate, unlucky. Yeah, a lot of countries have got mandatory military. I don't have that, fortunately. So but thanks to 31 months, Tier 1, actually catching a stream pog. You know, you usually just arrive at the end. You're here in plenty time to see some of the longest air dribbles you've ever seen in your life, if not the longest. I think, just for reference, LED's record for air dribbling in, I don't know if it's free play, but there's a training pack where you could do this. Oh my goodness, that was filthy! That second flip reset was absolutely disgusting. Look at that. Didn't even know he had a second flip reset there, but somehow he's banged it in. And I've got to say, Ganer's got his work cut out here. He's got flip resets for days, but LED in the second game has brought the montage plays. A couple of incredible goals. Yeah, I was going to say, he's hit 505 seconds air dribbling in the air on, I can't remember what the map is called. I'm going to say, Hornet just scored. Ganer tried to save this just to prevent the game from resetting, but he hasn't managed it. He's own goal.
Naive believing IT.
Jarian too. I mean, I wouldn't believe it either if I hadn't already seen a clip from this guy air dribbling for what was the end of 505 seconds in this this workshop map, which is purely unlimited boost and then a really tall room that you can air dribble for as long as you want. LED's incredibly close to Ganer's net here, but he decides to go the scenic route instead of the quick route into the goal. The amount of touches he must be getting is ridiculous. At some points it just looks like the ball is literally floating in the edge of his car. Here he comes, double touching it in, and LED is just dominating right now. He can't put a foot wrong.
What a save.
Bear in mind that this is the second time that he's arrived at Ganer's net in this entire play. He flew up close to the net, went all the way back to the halfway line, round the circle, and then came in for the double touch. Maybe you should donate to me thanks to the 6-month Prime, Enzo de Penguin 19 thanks to the 3-month Prime. Tips for getting out of plat in ones. One of the main things is, do you have a good kickoff? And secondly, are you maybe going for shots that you're not likely to be scoring sometimes, and maybe taking yourself out of the game and giving your opponent a lot of open goals? That can be a problem. And thirdly, how are you challenging? Are you challenging enough? Are you being aggressive enough? Are you being,
last month before,
you know, you're shadowing enough? I don't really know without seeing, but
thanks for your best.
Trying to think, like, how are you conceding most of your goals? Is it because you're diving into missing challenges, or because you're sitting in net and the other guy's just scoring eventually? Whichever one of those it is, try and like balance in the opposite direction in terms of aggression. Usually, low-rated players are not aggressive enough, just to give you an idea.
First donation and first time catching you live. Love the streams. Keep it up, Johnny.
GHSN, thanks to the 3 pounds, mate. Glad you could catch the stream today. Welcome. Hope you're going to have a good one. Oh, I've just turned off the scoreboard. Hold on a second. And TPK, thanks to the 11-month Prime. Cat Murphy, the 22-month Tier 1. Welcome back. Much appreciated for all these notifications, guys. So that might be double flip reset. It is. For LED. I wonder if the breakout is just the king of air dribbles, because before LED I thought Ganer had the longest, so Ganer definitely had the longest air dribble on my stream. And LED's blown Ganer completely out of the water with what he's pulled off recently. So it might just be the best car. You want him to get a world record so bad? The thing is, if he wants to get a world record for beating his own world record, he would have to air dribble from the moment a game starts until 0 seconds and then put it in. That's the only way that he can beat his world record. Because he can do stuff like this where he's just pushing the ball into the ceiling. This is outrageous. We see it from Gator's perspective. This guy's just got the ball magneted on the ceiling and he's just driving it around. This is honestly insane. He might have a flip here. Of course he does. He's put it in. 6-1. LED not just winning this game, but he might just win the whole series with this one match if Ganer doesn't step it up to his usual level. After the series, can we see how the shots look from the defensive, the defense's POV? Sorry, I can't speak. Yeah, we can. These guys both have pretty weird camera settings. LED with, I think, the max FOV, really close up, low angle, and then Gainer's got a really, really high angle. They're both honestly very good at air dribbling. So, just anything except standard camera settings probably helps you air dribble, I guess. Got your champ rewards for the first time in Rumble, mate. Congrats. Do you actually get all of the rewards, obviously except the Grand Champ title from the extra game modes? I think you probably do. Turn on the standard camera settings bug. Well, we can see when LED is really far away, you can see Gainer's perspective quite clearly. Ganer says his camera settings make his air dribbles about 10 times harder, so he's probably like just doing this for flip resets, but he's still able to compensate with his air dribbles. Now, although the clock is at 0, do not be fooled, this might still be a long way from the match being over. It doesn't look like it, because Led is struggling here to keep it in the air, and he will just put it in his own net. Again, I remind you guys, try to ignore own goals when you decide who you think won the series in terms of who got the most cool goals, of course. So 1-1 overall in games. Comfortable win for Led in the second one here. I'm just going to call this replay How. Yeah, it's
I just had a
proper name.
Is Twitch broken?
How can you ignore that X double D? Listen, you have to. It was an own goal. Ivan, thanks for the 13-month Prime. Yes, you can re-announce a sub that you've already shared these days on Twitch. It's not broken. It's just that Twitch have they've changed the way that they, what do you call it? They've changed the way that they count like streaks of subs. Sub streaks used to be like how many times in a row you've subscribed, whereas now it's how many times total you've subscribed. So that's why everybody's being given notifications, or being given the option to share notifications right now. Gainer gonna put his own net here, and I don't know if he had any other options. Nice shot, says LED. Mango Squid, thanks to the 3-month, or the 7-month tier 3, sorry. Was that just a re-share of that sub, or was that a brand new tier 3, Mango Squid? Just asking, so I know whether or not to put you in the, what do you call it? The tier 3 list again. Just keep me right here. It's LED right back onto the ceiling where he belongs, with the ball, of course. The one thing that he always brings with him. Now he's really gone down low here, but I think he's fighting back. Trying to see it from Gainer's POV, so we have a rough idea of how high he is. It's hard to tell sometimes with these camera settings, but he's right back into the air now and going pretty quick towards Gainer's goal, and he's found the top corner.
Hello, Johnny. Thank you.
He really had to fight this one, but he made it all the way across the field.
Large amount of time with
almost a supersonic, if not supersonic speed there.
Anyways,
unbelievable stuff.
You're doing well, less than 3.
Disney Marky, thanks to 10-month Prime. Glad you could come back, mate. Lights out X, or Lights XX out 56, tier 3, 6 months. Welcome back.
Idea 2v1. The 2 players want no goals scored. The 1 player wants goals.
Yeah. Somebody was telling me about this game mode actually. I can't remember.
Wins. Genuinely just played this in ranked cause. My teammate left and it was really even N5.
I swear somebody, was it you told me this in chat the other day, and I did read that message, and I acknowledge that does sound like a pretty good game mode. It could be decent. So the idea is that you're doing 2v1 and the 2 players don't want goals to be scored in any goal, but the 1 player wants goals in either of the goals. Is that what's happening here? You'd like to see some show match on any of your maps contribute to the prize pool. Wait, you've made some maps? Well, I'll have to check that out after this. I need to see those. That sounds fantastic. 4 of them. Jeez, how have you found the time to do this?
Brother, I've been gone a while. Anyway, you could tell me where I am in the T3 replay queue.
Yes, like bedtime. Indeed I can. Have you sent me a replay first of all? Yes, you have. Okay. Well, you would be first in the queue. I'm waiting for a reply to you on Discord. From you on Discord, rather. Waiting for a reply. I think I asked you, are you free right now for your replay review, and you didn't respond. So whenever you do respond, I'll get you. You're right back you're at the top of the queue actually. So just to let you know about that. Thanks for 300 bits though. welcome back. So LED doesn't quite find his mark here. 4 in the last 5 days. I'll have to check these out, these new maps after this. Now that might be the best goal Gainer scored this entire series. A backflip flick mid-air at the end of an air dribble. He got that reset mid-air as well, remember. Here it is from the defensive POV. Explosion of speed and lead backflips on the goal line in a bit of a panic. When do they score some actual goals? They don't score actual goals. Fruity. They don't. LED is a Diamond 3 player. He just air dribbles all day. And then, do pinball? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Left. Remind me after the series what the best mutators are for those maps. Oh, by the way, lights out. Is that a new tier 3 sub, or is that just a re-announcement of a tier 3 sub? I'm not sure. Which is which. No, don't worry, Left. Don't worry. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Again, I'm gonna try a bit of an LED goal here, but it's not gonna be easy. That's pretty impressive, actually. He tried to continue an air dribble after using a flip reset to flick the ball straight up in the air, mid-air. Yeah, don't worry about it, Leth. I won't spoil anything. You gotta get those views. First stream we've caught. Hey, thanks for the kind words, Proxima. Glad you could catch the stream today. It's just a 10-hour air dribble stream marathon. Eventually, if LED keeps improving at the rate he currently is, he'll probably just be able to do like a charity stream where he just air dribbles the entire time, and people can just donate to charity while he air dribbles. Sean, thanks to the tier 3 resub 5, or what do you call it? 5 month in a row as well. Is that just a reshare of that, or is this a new tier 3? Ah, yeah, you did, yeah.
Regardless, I get to shout out the fact that these guys are nuts.
These guys are pretty nuts, yeah. Sending for sepia, turn off Twitch, and RL for a while. Share to monitor your Discord. Hey, don't worry, live by time. Thanks to another 200 bits, mate. Yeah, everybody who's like resubbing to tier 3. Oh! Is this an accidental second touch here from Gainer midair? Either way, pretty accurate stuff. That's a flick. Oh, he caught it at the end of the flip, actually. I don't think LED was ready for that one. Hey, how you doing, Matt? Welcome back. 30 months in a row, jeez. Thanks to 1,000 bits for maybe you should donate to me.
Miss you, my tuppo. Hope you had fun in Beirut, my dude.
Yeah, same to you, man. It was awesome. It was seriously awesome. It was the best way to spend the new year for sure. How's everything been? You've been MIA recently. How's it going? Leaf 50. When is Leipzig? Leipzig is the 15th till the 17th of April. So pretty soon. Oh, look at that from Gainer. He got another flip reset at the end here to scoop the ball just underneath the crossbar. There's 1, 2. And he definitely got at least 3 more. Oh no, just 2 more. No, that's a double flip reset at the end there. That's a 6+ flip reset shot. Don't even know if there was a flip reset before the replay started. I believe the world record is right now 7, so that was 1 off or even. Oh, did I say 15th, 17th of April? I meant 15th, 17th of February. Look at Fruity, the hater here, the jealous hater of the flip resets. Oh, it's actually 8 now. Yeah, it looked like 7. It might have been 7. There was only 6 in the replay, but he was still already doing flip resets at the start of the replay. It could have been another one, of course. That's ridiculous. The day that they release an what do you call it, an unlimited booster rank queue, will be a good day for these guys. Who won this one score-wise? Gainer won it. Okay. So Gainer's 2-1 up in games, just for reference for people joining in. But at the end of the match, or at the end of the series, we're playing 2 more games, regardless of the winner of the next one. You guys in Twitch chat can vote on who you think the winner is overall. I think, personally, game 1 was, I would say, in favor of LED, even though he lost. Game 2 is definitely in favor of LED, and that last one, I think Gainer took that last one, despite the fact that LED had some decent goals as well. Yeah, you'll be able to watch DreamHack on Twitch, yeah. Also, sorry if I'm missing any messages in Twitch chat right now, guys. I'm trying to split my attention between the game and, what do you call it? And also Twitch chat. Saji88, thanks for the 4-month Prime. Much appreciated. Sorry, just got to go and update someone in the tier 3 list. Alright, oh, what a surprise. I tab back in and LED's air dribble like that. You know, if I tab out and then I don't look at my screen and I tab back in at a random time, there's a good chance that LED will still be air dribbling when I come back in. He's just floor pinched this one in the bottom corner at the end. So decent accuracy here. Bit of deception as well. It's his first little floor pinch that he's managed to do. Did I give LED spikes? He might have actually found a way to get spikes, invisible spikes. That's, you know, if somebody told me that's the explanation for what he's doing, I would almost be as likely to believe that as believing that he can do this legitimately. It's that impressive. Who do you sub for subs? Who do I sub to for subs? Who do you sub to for subs? I have no idea what you mean, man. Back in mid-March. Alright, I see. Okay. Yeah, same, man. Hopefully see you soon. X-Prime8, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, by the way. Much appreciated. Let's take a look at LED from Ganer's perspective here. Oh, would you look at that? He's air dribbling. What a surprise. I wonder if he'll get it back up to the ceiling here. He's having a fight with it a little bit. Looks like he's almost lost it. It's right on the deck, but here he comes back up again. That's unreal. And he has a flip reset as well. Make it 2. And he'll air dribble it over the top at the end of this one. That is actually unbelievable. It looked like he was about to lose control of this one. He somehow regains control and gets it a fair height back up into the air. If I get tier 3, will you teach me how to do this? You mean how to air dribble for E? I'm afraid I can't even air dribble. Never mind air dribble for 5 minutes. Wait, how many minutes is 500 seconds? It's actually more than that. I can't count. Right, no last air dribble there from Gainer. How do I calculate this? That's probably like over 8 minutes. I think 8 minutes 25 seconds is his record for just air dribbling on the spot, which is unreal. I mean, the world record ball carry is not even an hour, if I'm not mistaken. It's just gonna go in. It looks like Gainer was typing. He didn't save this shot, which probably would have been quite easy to save if he wasn't tabbed out typing here. Gainer says, can we have an F in chat for his performance? He's not too happy with himself. And also ignore his spelling of performance. He did actually spell this very wrong. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe he can pick it up. It's still only game 4, halfway through. You never know. He could bring this back. He's had a 6 flip reset goal, for crying out loud, where he got the ball high into the opponent's net. He's still scored an unbelievably good goal. Surely he'll be able to score a couple more. Of course, I only say a couple because you never know how many more shots Gainer's going to get with LED here. Oliver22922, thanks for the 12-month prime. Welcome back, buddy. Do I ever sleep? I do sleep sometimes. I sleep most nights, actually. But tonight I'll probably not be up too late. I mean, it's only 23 past midnight right now, so I'll probably get at least 8 hours sleep tonight, hopefully. I've honestly never seen this, where somebody's air dribbling the ball and literally pushing it into the ceiling. This is a first for me. I've never seen that until today. Looks like he might be actually air dribbling this on the ground here. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, LED. I think at some point here his car was on the ground, but he didn't care. He just kept on fighting it, and he eventually got back up over the top of Gainer, who tried his best to save it and almost got it. How did he not lose control here? His car touched the ground. The ball and the ground were both touching his car at the same time, and he managed to save it. It's probably a good time right now for me to say that these guys do both stream on Twitch. I think Gainer is Gainer RL, and LED is exactly as you see it there. LED XRL3. Man alive. This is just a savage performance all around. Gainer's just bouncing the ball here. Every time that he bounces it and also bounces his car, he will restart. I think at this point he's just desperate to score something that will be able to compete with LED, but he's struggling because LED set such a high standard here. It's putting the pressure on Gainer. He doesn't know exactly how difficult a shot to aim for. I think the problem for Gainer right now is he obviously knows he needs to increase his shot difficulty if he wants to win this. But by doing so, he's less likely to succeed. Yeah, he doesn't like these NASA settings for the air dribbles, apparently. Don't let the ball touch the ground. Well, you don't need me to help you with that. You just need LED. LED, sorry. Will I do more Marble Race? There are lots of cool maps. I might check that out another... Not tonight, I might do that another night though. I'll have to go and see what the new maps are, because I haven't downloaded them at the moment. Looks like Gainer controller is disconnected. Yeah, I'll have to go re-download them. I don't want to download them while I'm streaming. That'd be a bit of a waste of time. A bit of a takeoff fail there for LED, second time lucky. And wow, the ball's literally not even moving. That's outrageous. Oh man, when Celtics unleash the unlimited boost queue, it's going to be funny to see the montages that these guys would create. I mean, obviously against any good player, these air dribbles wouldn't work. Somebody would just rush you mid-air and take you completely out of the play, or just smash the ball away from you. It's not like it's going to be difficult to defend, but for lower rated players who don't know how to fly, they'll just be like, but what is happening up there? How do I get to this altitude? LED, I think he's American. I think they both are. Looks like he might be West Coast, because it's an East Coast server, and that's higher end ping. Oh, Gainer might actually have some... oh no, it looks like it's dropping. He might have just tabbed out there. Oh no, okay, I confirm LED is East Coast. His ping's dropped down to 28. Gainer's Central, so if he's like Central South America, this server could be like Northeast and quite far away from Gainer. LED must be somewhere in the East Coast. And yeah, he is KBM. I don't know how many hours he's got. No idea. Will Marble Monday come back soon? I don't know if I'm going to bring back Marble Monday as like a, you know, what do you call it, consistent thing, but we'll see. Oh, okay, Gainer couldn't get the double touch here, but the ball does go in off the bar. LED's New York, look at that. That's some good investigation skills by me. I saw a low number and I predicted where he lives. A Celtics hinted at an unlimited boost playlist. Nah, that's just something I'm kind of making up in my head. I don't think that they would ever do that. I don't think that Celtics will release an unlimited boost playlist. If they're going to release more playlists, I definitely hope that they release a solo 2v2 playlist. That's the one I'm most kind of... Yeah, I've seen Gainer's pings been going high. Looks like someone in his house is just downloading memes. Oh, Led says he's in Pa. I don't know what Pa is, I'm afraid. I don't really know my American states that well. But maybe somebody in chat can help us out here. Pennsylvania. Okay. Why is it Pa and not Pen? I feel like Pe would make more sense than Pa here. Did somebody spell it wrong when they invented it? Are you allowed 3 letters for an abbreviation of a state? Like in Scotland, we've got DRA. It's the abbreviation for drunk. The only state that we have. I'm trying to salvage a losing position air dribble there with a flip into the ball. Pennsylvania. Oh, would you look at that? You found the A in the name. Well played, everybody. Americans can't spell words longer than 2 letters. Come on. That's mean. I didn't say it. I read it. I remember Gainer's got his flip here. So, he might... Yeah, he's going to have to use it to keep the ball in the air. It looks like he's lost control, though. He's still trying for a shot that's going to blow people away more than what they've already seen from Led. If you're wondering why is Gainer not scoring these shots, surely he could have put that in. You're not wrong, he could have put that in quite easily. But he knows if he does, it's not going to impress anybody and win him this series. He has to go for something a little bit more fancy. Because Led has had very impressive goals today. Jalal, thanks to... Or, I meant to say hey, rather. Thanks for tuning in today. How old are these players? I honestly have no idea. I don't know how old they are, how many hours they have. If I had to guess, I would say that they're both 14 and that they can't play RLCS. Oh, Gainer's a bit unlucky that dipped in. If it had hit the bar, he would have had a chance for the rebound. Because yeah, why else would you spend all day learning how to air dribble for days? Gainer turned 15 yesterday. I was not wrong, and I didn't know that. I would have been wrong. I'm wrong now, but I would have been right yesterday and every day before that for the rest of everybody's lives. Led is 15. Okay, so they can't actually play RLCS. Nah, I'm only joking. Like, there are other reasons to play Rocket League than to grind for RLCS. I know it's a controversial and unpopular opinion, but there are other reasons to play this game besides trying to get good at ball chasing. I mean 3v3 and play RLCS. Like, pro players are furious at this knowledge. Here comes Led again. LED, sorry. He's yet to score in the 5th game. But he's got the ball on the ceiling, and this is problematic for Ganer because he can't do anything. He's just got to wait for LED to be finished this play. I don't remember when it started. I can tell you, though, it was quite a while ago. And this is, you know, it's dropping down, but he hasn't completely lost control yet. He's tried to pinch it back into the air there, but it didn't go anywhere near high enough for him to restart the air dribble. Ganer, it looks like, has fallen asleep. Oh, for a second there, I thought that he 60'd after that dribble. Yeah, I thought that Led had air dribbled for so long that Ganer had actually just fallen asleep or something. The other benefit of being able to air dribble for that time frame, your opponent might just give up entirely. You try to become better so you can have better mates. Can't wait for the fun to start. Listen, if you're trying to get better so you can have better teammates, that is probably a lost cause because yeah, there are bad players at every single rank. It doesn't matter how high rated you get, there will still be bad teammates at every single one of them. So I wouldn't recommend that as like your, you know, I wouldn't recommend keeping that as like your main motivation. Trying to improve yourself, yeah, self-improvement is a good idea. But trying to get higher rated just so you can eventually not have bad teammates, never going to happen. You could be literally rank 1 in every playlist. You could be rank 1 by miles like Fairy Peak. You're still going to have bad teammates forever. Gainer not able to catch this one after 2 resets. Looks like he might only have 1 more chance, if that, because with 20 seconds left, LED might just run down the clock in the air here. I know he certainly wants to. He wants to hit that max duration air dribble. Here he goes. Will this be his last? It will probably be his last chance. So you need Gainer to keep the ball up and then give it back to him, and for him to keep the ball up on 0 seconds as well. So maybe got a flip reset here. Indeed he does, and he's going to bash it in. It's actually 1 second left for Gainer. After all this, with double flip reset from LED at the end of a 20+ second air dribble. And he's got it just underneath the crossbar on the way in. And is that the confirmation of his series? We'll have to wait and see what chat vote for. Wait, did somebody just make a poll here? I haven't shown this on stream, but hold on, I'll see if I can get this this up on stream here. It looks like Gainer is having some lag issues at the end here. If you do want to vote for the winner of that match, click the poll that's in chat right now. Can you spam it a bit more, whoever made that? I don't know who made this. I'm trying to put it up on my screen. There we go. Yes, that's who's winning right now. No surprise there. All right, let's get some more votes in. See how many people vote for LED. Yeah, it's a pretty one-sided vote in the end. Looks like Gainer's picked up about 9%, 10% votes, but LED with an outrageous stream debut. I don't know if he's in chat right now, but LED, if you're in chat, say be sure to say hi. Gainer as well, and you guys can go and drop them a follow on Twitch. You want to see more air dribbles like this and even longer duration. But yeah, that is going to be a confirmation pretty comfortably that LED has taken the W here today. Congratulations to him. And yeah, crazy stuff, honestly. Just unbelievable.